is any size that you want, you need to make 3 of them, 3 different sizes, okay? To create it, and then you're gonna have to use those Unistencils to create a set of letters, a poster or on your portfolio. Okay, here's how you make it. First of all, you get a T-square. T-square works only if the edge of the T-square is kept against the straight edge of your table. So when it moves up and down, it slides with the head against the edge of the table. Next thing, we have to get this paper in line with that line. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fluff our paper a little bit. We're gonna lay it down. See where the bump is? We're gonna slide it so that the paper goes in. You notice I slid it up and the paper touches the entire length. I know that this paper is straight now with this T-square. Grab some tape. I only need 2 pieces, very small. When I was a student your age, I took drafting, the old traditional drafting, and if we ripped the corners of our paper, we had to redraw everything from scratch. So just a little bit, you're just holding the paper so it doesn't move around. Okay? Now, the Unistencil, pretty straightforward. First of all, I'm going to draw a line. What pencil would you like me to use?
The middle one.
The middle one? Perfect. Okay, so I draw a baseline. It's going to be the bottom of my object. Now, I have to go up so many squares. I have to go up 5 squares to make a unit. How tall should our letter be? 5 inches, 10 inches?
5.
5? 5 inches. So I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to divide it by 5. So that gives me 1. So 1 inch will be 1 unit. So I'm going to make a 5-inch. I'm going to make a 5-inch letter. So I'm just going to go to my 1 and take a mark straight off of it. 2 straight off of it. 3 off. 4 off, and 5 completes. The height of my letter will be from here to here. If I was making a sign in a hallway, that would be the perfect size. Now, I never do this, because I don't know if this is 90 degrees. But I do know that this is $11, and they guarantee me 90 degrees right there. So I'm going to just line up. I'm going to draw a straight line up. Now I've got my edge. Now I've got my base. Now I draw the letter. Okay, so the first thing is I go to my first one. I'm going to just draw a light line straight out. And if you want to be a good draftsman, everything's done on computer nowadays, but if you want to be a good draftsman, you rotate your pencil as you draw so that you keep your tip straight. And I'm checking. You can see that I'm making sure that my pencil is on that line before I draw. Do it again. Check it out. Got 5 lines perpendicular or parallel, pardon me, to that line. Now I'm going to make my first part of my letter. I need to go in 1 inch because everything is 1 inch. Make my mark off on the 1 inch. Remark that. 2 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches. Got her? I will do this again. If you're not remembering everything, I will do it again. Draw the first one up, draw the second one up. I'm making the base of a letter. Draw that up, okay? Then I'm going to draw this one straight up. And you're all going, what the heck are you doing? Okay, so I've got this here. I'm going to just color it in for you guys. This here is like an 8. The 8 shape will make an S, it'll make a B, it'll make a P, it'll make any letter in the alphabet except for a few. So I'm going to add another thing that will make the weird letters that don't fall into that shape. So an M, an N, a V, a Y,
X.
Q, an R, the foot of the R, all have to be put in. So I'm gonna put an angle on here, and that's why I made 1, 2, 3. This is why I made the 4th inch right here. That's gonna be my angle, but I don't know what that angle is. So I'm gonna use that. So this thing has the ability to memorize shape and angle. So I'm gonna place this against my T-square. T-square, I'm keeping the pressure on so that it's straight, it's not moving. I'm going to slide this open, and I'm gonna try and line up this edge here with this point here and this point here. Okay, bring it in. Lock it in. Draw down. Does it line up? We're golden. What was the distance? 1 inch. So now I'm just gonna take my ruler, make a mark off of the 1, take my adjustable triangle, line it back up with the mark on the 1, draw this down here, and that's my Unistencil. Are we with me? Are you with me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sort of.
last thing. Cut it out. Okay, I'm wearing glasses. You don't have to worry about goggles if you are wearing glasses. But I recommend that you wear goggles if you're not wearing them, because what you're going to do is this tip has been known to snap off, and I don't want them going into those beautiful eyes. How will your girlfriend or your boyfriend look into your eyes and say you have the most beautiful eyes if it's all cut up and missing? You'll be like my Uncle Neil. My Uncle Neil lost his eye, and although he was fun, he'd always take his eye out. You never knew when he was going to wear his eye. All good times. However, you don't want to be like that. Yeah, you can be fun at a party without having your eye gone. Okay, once you get all that cut out, I'm going to do the exact same thing again. I'm going to use straight edge, going up and down. Boom. And this, once we get it all cut out, is... Now, am I being precise?
Very.
Not totally.
How so? How so not totally?
Well, you can't get it full, like, it's kind of hard to be,
Well, it's not like a laser etcher.
no.
Yeah, a laser etcher would cut this thing out super precise. Out of plastic, out of wood, anything. It'd be really cool to do it and resize it pretty quickly. But this is a skill of accuracy. We're looking for accuracy in this assignment. Again, this whole idea of being able to do this. And this makes every letter in the alphabet, which I will show you tomorrow. I just gotta get this up. Boom, boom, boom. Line it up. Last cut. I'm being very firm with my cuts.
Woohoo!
Okay, now I noticed that some people were cutting, they're not cutting hard enough, the blades aren't sharp enough, because you should not have any ragged edges in there. If you're having to pull it away and you're getting a whole bunch of little fuzzies along there, you're not cutting strong enough. I want to see fuzzies. I want it to be accurate in the corners. This should just come out like that. This will make every letter in the alphabet. And I'll show you that tomorrow. Okay, now, I only use this paper. Don't use this paper. This paper was only for demonstration purposes. I want you to cut 3 different sizes out of ice cream box or a milk container. Cool, cool, cool?
Cool.
Okay, cool. I need 3 of